Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I want you to do is to pause the video, take a moment to see which deck is resonating with you, and we will go ahead and begin with deck number 1. All right, we have the Princess of Swords, the Magician, the Four of Coins, the Ace of Swords, Temperance, overall energy, Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, and Judgment. Okay. So I feel that there is this new opportunity being presented to you, but it's kind of like second chances. I feel like maybe this opportunity came to you before, or you came across this opportunity, and maybe you missed out or passed it up. But I feel like now this is a chance to move forward with something that you're wanting to do. And it seems like maybe it's something that you're very passionate about. And I feel that you're making some sort of plans, or you're making some sort of intentions to go forward. And you seem pretty motivated. And it seems like there is some sort of new or bright idea that you have. So if you are creative in any way, I feel that this is your time to learn how to, go into the type of industry that you want to go into. Especially if it has anything to do with speaking, writing, being an influencer, digital creator. I just feel that, this is your time to learn and develop your skill as you go. And it seems like you've also been procrastinating in the past, but this is time to move forward now. No more procrastinating. Maybe you've been making excuses, and this is indicating that everything that you need is in front of you. Like, you just work with what you have. Maybe at first you were trying to say that you needed this and you needed that. It's like, no, everything you need is in front of you. Just work with it. And so that's what I see you doing. I see you making magic. Now, you also could be doing something privately or in secret. Like you're doing something and you don't want everybody to know about it. Feels like you're going to wait until everything is perfect, and then you'll reveal whatever it is that you've been working on. I'm seeing something about messages or communication as well. So there may be someone who is sending you messages, but maybe the way they're doing it, it's like the messages are coded, or you're having to read between the lines. Somebody is just being very clever with the way they're communicating with you. I kind of feel like something is also like a test, and it's like somebody is sending a message to you, and they just want to see if you understand it first, or they want to see if you're taking notice to whatever it is that they sent you. And once you do kind of take notice to this person, then they're going to give you more messages, or maybe they're going to come to you direct. But it's like they're having to see first. So someone is just like trying to pick your brain and see how you're going to respond to something. That they're like, let me see how they're going to respond first, or let me see if they even get this, and then I'll, you know, be more direct with them. So I don't know why they feel the need to do that, but yeah. There's also a possibility that someone is communicating to you through, like, you know, a fake profile. Maybe it has to be secret for a reason. I feel like you're also saving messages that someone has been sending to you. Like you're saving these messages and you're decoding them. Now, you also might be someone who just likes to decode in general. Like you look at movies and you're like, oh my God, like I know I see the message. Oh, did you get that Easter egg? Like you're someone who likes to decode messages in movies and TV shows. That also could be, you know, what if you're an influencer, maybe that's something that you do. You decode movies. I feel like whatever you do also has a healing quality to it. I kind of feel like maybe someone is also like a music producer. Like you really know how to play around with, like, you know, the instruments and the sounds and all of that. So that might be your calling, or you might be just very good at that. Maybe it's a hidden talent and it's something you've been dabbling in, but at some point you're going to get ready to reveal what you can do. So I see music producer, and then I also see someone who might be a performer. Maybe you can sing or rap or act. And it could be that you've been like practicing in secret and perfecting your skills. Some of you also are gifted with your hands, and maybe you can create art, like you're creating things. I feel like you are some sort of creator, regardless, whether that means social media creator, or you create something artistically, or maybe you make things like candles, soaps, recipes, mixing ingredients. You might have a knack for that. It's possible too that maybe you've been trying to heal yourself through meditation. Maybe you've been listening to healing sounds. So I feel like for spiritual or personal growth, that you've been doing some form of meditation. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign, or a Sagittarius, or maybe a Capricorn. Now, as a precaution, in somebody that you're dealing with, whether in business or romantic love interest, just be cautious that this person, I feel like they're very good with their words. They can be very manipulative or play mind games, or they're very good at deflecting. But I feel like you also are good at getting the truth out of this person. And maybe this person is trying to figure you out because they're normally very good at this. But I kind of feel like maybe you're even better at figuring them out. This is some telepathic energy too. Somebody you're dealing with, you have this telepathic connection to. I feel like either a water sign has been thinking about you or you've been thinking about a water sign. I kind of feel that you have a water sign's attention, but they can't figure out why they can't stop thinking about you. They're baffled by you and what the energy is that they have with you. Um, I'm also feeling that somebody maybe is a single father. Somebody also could use their child as like their help aid, like they introduce their child to someone, and the child is very good at reading this person. So I kind of feel like this child is this person's secret weapon, and they're like, if my child doesn't like you, I already know. It's just like, it's not a mistake. My child just knows. My child has a gift. So I kind of feel like something's going on where somebody uses their child as a secret weapon, to let the parent know whether or not this person is trustworthy. So the child, yeah, I feel like the child has a gift. Romantically, somebody can't put into words how they feel about you. Normally they can, but I feel like they're having a hard time. Career-wise, I feel like you're trying to make the best of your situation. It seems like you are kind of dabbling around with different projects, trying to see which is the best route for you. There's something that you also seem to be practicing, like you're practicing something. If you're into metaphysical things, you might be trying to develop some sort of ability to astral travel, or see if you can communicate with someone telepathically and get them to notice you or call you. Yeah, you might be playing around with something like that. Or it could be, the person that is interested in you. If somebody is working a 9 to 5, I feel like somebody is not happy. It's like maybe if this is you, you're having to wear a mask. You're just having to go through the motions because you get money, you know, and you're only doing something until you're able to find the path that you want to be on. Somebody also likely works in um, communications or anything dealing with programming, software engineering. I heard you likely need to patent something. Somebody might be trying to cover up their insecurities, having to put on this facade of being confident or knowing everything. I feel like there is something being covered up in regards to funds, resources, income. You could be gatekeeping some sort of valuable information. If you have a lot of money in savings, you might be trying to cover it up, or maybe, I don't know if somebody is asking for money or you just don't want to come off as having as much money as you do for whatever reason, probably so that people won't ask you for money. I'm also getting some kind of money is inaccessible though. I don't know if you're trying to access money from your family, but it seems like you're having to jump through hoops to get it. Relationship wise, somebody might be covering up the fact that they're in a relationship. Another thing I'm seeing is that someone's company is making changes unbeknownst to the employees. So maybe the company that you work for is getting ready to sell or to close, or they're just making some sort of changes. Maybe they're about to change your position or your department. And then going back to you having like some sort of second chance, it definitely seems like you're needing to complete some sort of project or complete something that you started. I feel like you're almost finished with something though. you're working on some sort of project and you're almost finished with it. It's likely too that you have multiple streams of income, or you can have that. Okay, I feel like somebody is able to get the information that they need out of you, or you are able to get the information that you need out of somebody. Like you're good at doing that. Relationship wise, I feel that two people are gonna like hook up for the first time, and something about it just seems magical. I kind of feel too like initially something starts off like with mind games, and then there's going to be a discovery that there's a real, genuine connection. Also, in regards to soulmates, I feel that somebody is just starting to realize that you guys are soulmates. Like maybe you felt it or always knew it, but it's like they're just now starting to remember like something from a previous life. Maybe something gets activated, and past life memories come back, and this person recognizes you as one of their soulmates. One last thing is that I see two people coming together, either because someone introduced the two of you, like somebody was playing matchmaker, or it's kind of like a series of events that bring two people together. Just something about the connection, or the coming together seems magical. It also could be that it feels like you manifested something, like you wrote something down and then you put it in a secret space, and then the next thing you know is happening. Yeah. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that picked deck number 2. You have the 6 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, Judgment, 8 of Swords, overall energy, the World, 6 of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I kind of feel that maybe you were stuck in your comfort zone. Maybe you were being stubborn about something. Maybe you also were just very guarded and felt like you couldn't trust the universe, or it's like you wanted to do something but you're like, no, because as soon as I do this it's probably not going to happen, or something bad is going to happen. Whatever it was, it just seemed like, there was this stagnant energy. And then it seems like you decided that, what the hell, Let's see what happens. And, you just started going with the process of things. It kind of feels like, somebody who was stuck in one place decided to move or decided to get on a plane for the first time or travel. Whatever it was like stubbornness at first and like not wanting to do it. And then finally, you break free from whatever that stubborn energy was. I feel that you could potentially be moving or going on a trip. I don't know, it seems like you didn't want to, but finally you do it. You finally go through with something. This also can be from the perspective of someone who's coming towards you. I feel like maybe somebody did not want to travel. Maybe somebody had a fear of flying. But I feel like somebody conquers that fear and just become very confident. And something is successful. Somebody's like successfully overcoming something. Maybe this person was very shy. Maybe this person had, tried to block you. And it just seems like something changed. It seems like maybe someone now had the courage or the confidence to approach you or to remove some sort of block that they had. And especially if this is an earth sign. It also could be that you're the one that got the courage to pursue this person. Maybe you didn't want to, or you didn't want to talk to this person, but now you decided that you were ready. Now, the only thing is that something maybe does not go as planned. It's possible that somebody pursues you after you moved on. Like, it's a missed opportunity. They were like, dang, like as soon as I got the confidence to approach them, they're in a relationship now. They moved on. So I also feel that there's something that you're going to be proud of. Like you're proud of yourself about something, but you feel unrecognized, or like people don't appreciate something that you did. Like you did a huge thing. It was a big deal to you, but not to everybody else. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you don't get the validation that you're looking for, you start feeling insecure. You return to your insecure ways. You start caving yourself in a corner, or just afraid to come out, afraid to be yourself. Maybe you thought people would be accepting of who you are or something that you do, and maybe people are. It could just be one person that has something negative to say, and that's all you heard. You didn't hear all the other celebration that you received. All you focused on was that one negative outburst or comment, whatever it is. This can be something as minor as you deciding to wear a certain outfit to work, and you love this outfit, you thought you were looking good, and then somebody says one little negative comment and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have worn that. But you quickly forgot about the 10 compliments you just got. So try not to let someone's negative comment or rude comment get to you. Something just happens where it looks like you are caged in again. Like you just overcame something and now you're, caged in again or stuck. Mm, there could be some health issues going on. Uh, I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of vitamin deficiency. Something might need your attention. Something could be causing anxiety or breathing problems. Mm, yeah, I don't know if someone needs to check their oxygen levels. And then going back to somebody who finally approaches you, maybe after initially trying to block you or move on from you or being too shy. Aside from a possibility of something being too late, I don't know, maybe it just seems like maybe this person feels rejected in some way and they go back to being shy or insecure because they felt rejected by you. Or maybe they feel like you didn't notice them or something. Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Career-wise, seems like something's already been fulfilled and you might be ready for the next chapter in regards to career. You also might, in a sense, take a step down or take a pay cut. Yeah, somebody is successfully overcoming their biggest fear or their insecurities, and it has to do with an earth sign. Hmm. Somebody also may have needed to have the courage to move on from a situationship. Mm. Yeah, if you were involved in some sort of situationship and you just did not want to be a part of that anymore, um, you might be walking away from it and just kind of like, I'm done. You finally break free. Um, but I don't know, you still might end up feeling like you made a mistake. I'm not saying that you did, you just might feel that way. But I really feel like somebody is pursuing you. They're having the courage to pursue you. This energy is still unstable, though. I don't know. Mm. I don't know why I feel like somebody might sell their car because they need the money. Mm. Hmm. Okay, it kind of looks too like somebody accepts like this job offer but doesn't stay long. Maybe you don't like the conditions. Maybe you just feel like it's not worth it. You're like, I don't think I'm going to stay at this job. You start to see how things are once you start working there, and then maybe you see it's not for you. It could be that way with someone sexually. Something could be going on where you are disappointed in the sex department. And you're like, I hate to say it, but I just kind of feel like somebody's like, that sex was trash. So I don't know if you feel this way about somebody or if somebody ends up feeling this way about you. If you are in an established relationship, it still might be something going on where you're needing to communicate to your partner that that ain't it. It's like, we need to work on this. So there could be, and by you being honest, maybe that makes your partner feel some type of way. Maybe they can't handle that truth too well, or I don't know. Or maybe you choose not to talk about it just so that you can spare your partner's feelings. But yeah, I feel like somebody in an established relationship is not really happy in the bedroom. This other scenario I'm getting in love is that somebody thought the grass was green on the other side, and they see that it wasn't, and then they end up coming back to you. So if somebody reaches out to you, it's because whoever they chose before you didn't work out. You might turn this person down because you might see it as being, somebody's second choice. But it's all about your perspective. People have to go through certain things. Who knows? Maybe this person genuinely thought that they were making a better choice. Maybe, they made a mistake. So yeah, it depends on how you view the situation, but yeah, somebody is going to find out that they made a mistake and that they should have chose you in the first place. But people have to learn lessons. People have to go through certain things so that they'll know. Now, if this is something that is ongoing, like you keep going back to somebody who keeps saying, oh, I made a mistake, then that's a different story. Somebody might really be torn between money or love, even though it seems like the obvious choice would be money. Like somebody might really be torn. I don't know how that situation came about. I don't know. Maybe two people that work in the same company, that's not permissible, and so somebody does decide to step down so that they could be together. Like, I don't know, it might be something like that. And then just in general, I feel that somebody is choosing to suffer, choosing to take the loss than to pretend anymore. And this can be in career. Maybe somebody's just like, I just don't like pretending that I like this job anymore. I gotta go. I don't know if you have been living some fairy tale or if you just always had these expectations about what your relationship would be like. maybe you start to feel like that is just not my life. Like you realize that you've been comparing your life to the lives of other people, and then you finally just have to understand that that's just not the life that you were meant to have, and that you have to create your own happiness. Maybe you've been, trying to create a life based off of what you thought you were supposed to have or how you thought things were supposed to be. Maybe you did want a traditional relationship and then it turns out that that's just not even really for you. Somebody also may have been concerned about letting their family down. Again, I'm getting something about you needing to be more, you need to rely on yourself more. You need to validate yourself more. Yeah, you can't look for validation from others. You really just have to believe in yourself. I kind of feel like you're also having to let something go for the sake of your health. Seems like you have to release something. Mm. Hmm. I feel like you're also going to come to some kind of realization about an earth sign. About an earth sign and maybe about an air sign. I don't know why I'm getting something about being bullied. I don't know if you are feeling bullied by family or community. I feel that somebody might be saying something to push your buttons. Maybe somebody knows the things to say to you that makes you feel insecure or small. And this person is really getting into your head. If you've been stuck in some sort of relationship that is just unsatisfactory, it's like every time you try to leave or you try to find yourself, this person finds a way to get into your head and make you stay or make you feel like you need them. I also feel that somebody might be playing mind games with you, um, trying to get your attention, like ignoring you, but it's like you're ignoring them as well. Somebody's trying to stay away from you, either because of what their family thinks, or they have some kind of status and I don't know, they're insecure about what they like. Um, yeah, somebody is insecure because I feel like they're more concerned about what other people will think of their love interests rather than how they think of you, or this is how you feel about somebody. Like you're too concerned with criticism from other people, and you need to be confident and just be like, look, this is who I like, this is who I want to be with, and so whatever. One last thing I'm getting is that somebody keeps, it's a messy situation. Somebody keeps coming in and out of your life, because they have not fully finished a relationship with someone else. They keep partially finishing it and then coming into your life, and then it's like they get pulled back to the other relationship. So it's kind of like they're ghosting you, or not giving you the attention that you need, or putting enough energy to establish a solid foundation with you, because they need to just stop. They need to just leave you alone, and they need to just go ahead and make a clean break from whoever this person is that they're kind of like in this cycle with. And then when they're done, I do feel like somebody's going to do that and then come back and try to apologize to you. But I feel like they're asking, they feel bad. They kind of feel like you're going to reject them because they know that they were wrong for like going back and forth. And then one last health thing, I feel like somebody is insecure about their physical appearance, especially if it's about weight gain or weight loss. It could just be a comment that someone makes that makes you feel some type of way. All right, moving on to deck number 3. All right, 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, the High Priestess, 10 of Coins, the Empress, overall energy, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. I don't know if I said 10 of Wands. I meant 2 of Wands if I said 10. Okay, so I feel like the overall energy is about you pushing forward. It seems that you've accomplished certain things. You've made some sort of checklist, and you're like check, check, and then you're just like, okay, what's next? This is what I want to do next. So you're kind of like putting your intentions out into the universe in regards to what it is that you're going to conquer next. It also looks like you came out of a dark place, or you're coming out of a dark place. Maybe you were depressed, maybe you were poor, maybe your health wasn't the best, but whatever that was, I feel like you're no longer that. You're ready for this new beginning. You're being optimistic, and you feel motivated. Now you also are needing to get out of your head. Like, you might be getting in your own way with these negative thoughts, or it's like you set your intentions to do something, and then you just start overthinking and trying to be too detailed with how you're going to go about doing it. It's just like, nope, just do it. Just don't think about it. Just take the next step, take the next step. So I feel like you just have to keep stepping and stepping and stepping until you accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And it does look like finally you are able to move forward. You're able to move on from confusion, negative thoughts, insecurities. You're moving past that. So I feel that you are going to head towards more clarity. And especially maybe something happens, maybe you feel like you can't make certain decisions until you have like more information, and then you finally receive the clearance or information that you need, and then you can move forward. You're like, okay, now that I know that this is out the way, now I can do this, or I could focus on this now. I feel like you're also just being guided by spirit. You also may have had too many helpful spirits to the point where they just started confusing you. You're like, oh my God, like you just hear like all these spirit guides like trying to give you guidance. And finally, I feel like you have to kind of like funnel the noise or what it is that you were hearing. And slowly and slowly, I feel like you start to hear things more clearly. So your intuition will be guiding you. There are still things that are hidden from you or that you're in a dark about, but you just have to, keep playing it by ear. You have to keep trusting the process. You have to use your other senses to get you through something. So I always give like that example of you in a dark tunnel and you can't see in front of you. So then, you can't just start running through a dark tunnel where you have like zero vision. You're going to have to like touch the walls, like use your senses. Do you smell something? Take baby steps. You don't want to suddenly walk into a big dip, so something's happening where you have to keep moving, but it's like a process, and you have to just be very cautious and be very patient as you're moving through any type of darkness, any type of unknown situation. You also are likely needing to pay attention to your dreams. I feel like there is some sort of premonition that you receive about abundance or financial security, and I feel like it's going to come true. In fact, something positive may already have happened, or something is waiting for you, but it just hasn't been revealed to you yet or disclosed. Let's say you applied to a job, you were like really hoping to hear from them, but you hadn't heard anything from the job yet. And you're like having all these negative thoughts, like I guess they went with somebody else. I probably did really bad on my interview. I probably said something stupid. I didn't have enough experience anyway. You're like thinking all this stuff, but little do you know is that your paperwork is already being like in a process for the people that they want to hire. And then finally it gets revealed to you that, hey, you're hired. So yeah, I feel like you've got some sort of positive situation unfolding, but you're not aware of it. Yeah, so I feel like you are about to come into some sort of financial security. It could be a well-paying job. It could be an inheritance. It could be a settlement. But whatever it is, I feel like you're coming into security. If you already have like a large sum of money set aside, it's possible that you're getting ready to make a big purchase because you have it to do so. Maybe you're about to buy a car, or put a down payment on a home, or get your first apartment, just something. Maybe you're about to go on vacation. But whatever this is, it's like I feel like you're splurging on your desires, something very materialistic that you really wanted. And I feel like it's okay to indulge. It's okay to treat yourself. I feel like you deserve something. This is also good energy for entrepreneur. Maybe something's happening where, you know, you are making a name for yourself, establishing yourself as someone who is independent. I feel like you're going to rise in status. Yeah. Now, there also could be something going on with your family. You might learn a secret about your family or a secret about your mother. Mm, hmm. Also, there is a possibility of someone being in a secret relationship because they're like a mistress or you're like a mistress. Mm. This might be something that you agree to, though. I feel like a shy person is also coming out of their shell in a big way. If you are undergoing any type of cosmetic surgery, I feel that, you know, you're going to come out like, hey, like, all right, you guys notice anything different? And I feel like it's going to be a big success. Now, someone I feel might be looking at you as either a challenge or, I hate to say it, but like a fun project. They're like, oh, they need me. That person, I'm going to take them and I'm going to save them. I'm going to make them, give them all the things that they need. It kind of makes me think of, you know, the Pretty Woman storyline. Prostitute gets saved by the rich man. So I kind of feel like a situation is like that. Not saying that anybody's a prostitute, although you could be. I don't know. But it does look like somebody is looking like, I'm going to take you and clean you up. And this also could be like a woman looking at a guy like that. Like, ooh, like he just needs this and that. Like, I'm going to change him. And, you know, she has the money and she's the breadwinner. She's going to take this guy and fix him up and encourage him and give him confidence and all of that. So I don't know. I kind of feel like somebody is looking at another person as like a project. I'm seeing somebody have like this anxiety attack out of nowhere. It could be that when you're around someone, you feel exposed or vulnerable, but this person admires you. I think you're getting in your own head about something. I feel that you might not realize that somebody finds you very attractive. I feel like somebody is about to go through menopause. If somebody was in jail, I feel like they're being released. I feel like somebody was also stuck in a violent or toxic situation, or it took for something to become violent or bloody for this person to be like, I'm done. Even if this is a guy, like it could be a girl like attacking him or like scratching him or like cutting him up, just something. It'd be enough for this person to be like, that's enough. Emotionally, I feel that somebody is ready to move on from their own demons, their own mental prison. Somebody is ready to be happy. Somebody is like, I don't want to be afraid anymore. I don't want to live in fear anymore. Maybe somebody's starting to feel like life is too short. So if anybody's been living in fear, it's like, no more. I feel like somebody's also been guilty about a friendship or about being in that secret relationship. Somebody was feeling guilty about it. I feel like there is a secret in regards to somebody's friends or acquaintances. Somebody might be asking your friends about you or how to find you. I feel like somebody is secretly keeping tabs on you, or trying to get to know you, trying to establish a friendship with you. Still feel like somebody is asking your friends, somebody's asking about you. They're trying to get to you through your friends, or you are trying to get to somebody through their friends. Somebody misses your friendship. Maybe they revealed that in a dream because they're actually thinking about you in real life. If you're on social media and your page is public, I feel like somebody has been going through all your things and just like, I don't know, trying to get to know you or understand you through your profile. Yeah, definitely could be getting ready to come into some sort of financial abundance. If this is a job, something still might come at a price. like you're going to be making money, but it's like now you have no time for yourself, or the job entails this, or you have to work around a certain type of people or mindset. Um, but it's a package deal. You also might agree to some sort of relationship, but something comes with the territory. It's like, if you want to be with me, this is what you're going to be around. Maybe this person sells drugs. Maybe this person works in the industry, whether it's the sex industry or the entertainment industry. It's like, hey, we could be together, but this is what I do, or this is the company that I keep, or this is my family. Like, it's a package deal that you're agreeing to. But it seems worth it. You're like, it seems like a fair trade-off to me. This is a nice package. I'll take it. If a relationship is kind of like a business partnership, it's practical, but there is still love involved. There may be something significant in regards to a fire sign. Maybe you're going into a relationship with a fire sign, or a business with one. You could be involved with a very cutthroat type of person, or a shrewd business person. But at the same time, like I said, you feel like it's worth it. Either way, it seems like you're coming into the security that you need. There is somebody who wants to give you everything, or somebody who wants to spoil you. You also could end up having multiple people, fighting for you. One of these love interests, though, are very intense, passionate, obsessive. I feel like, especially if they're a Capricorn with Venus and Scorpio. Also could be dealing with an Aquarius that has a lot of earth placements. But somebody is very possessive in love. And this person doesn't like you talking. They're a little insecure because they don't like you talking to other people. And you might have to set boundaries with them and be like, look, I knew this person before you. This is my friend. Whatever the case is, like, you might have to let them know. Whoever's been withholding their attraction for you, I feel like they can't hold it back anymore. And they will be revealing this, no matter how nervous they feel about it, no matter how vulnerable they become. I feel like they can't hide this anymore. This also could be you, but I feel like this is too much. Somebody's like, I have to get this off of my chest. This has to be known. I also feel that, again, something in regards to a secret relationship, or something about the relationship is taboo. You could get involved with a single mother, or you yourself are a single mother, but it's still something that is taboo about your next relationship or your current relationship. Yeah. Yeah, so that is basically all I got. Hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.